brave amigos are we.
Welcome back to this already, the final segment of today's Price of Business. I want to remind you, lots of great stuff happening over at priceofbusiness.com. I want to encourage you to check out the videos. We're about to reach the 2,000 video mark at priceofbusiness.com. And just incredible, the number of views and the neat content over there. Make sure you go over there, usdatareview.com. People say to me, often they'll say, "Dope, I missed your show." And it's like, so what? Go to priceofbusiness.com. They're right there. And also check out usdatareview.com. Amazing the things happening there as well. And so we want to encourage you to check out both of those. Do you want to mention today's program brought to you in part by Apollo Business Solutions and Cornerstone Business Academy. And also want to mention, before we get into this final segment, that there's a great article over there by Mariah Sullivan on You May Be Smart, but do you have business intelligence? And I want to encourage you to check it out. Sullivan's work is phenomenal, and want to encourage you to check out that article. It's at priceofbusiness.com. All right, and looking forward to spending a little bit of time with Dan Shedd, intern extraordinaire, and, of course, the one and only Sigmund Kramer, our producer. What do you got for us today, Dan?
Well, NASA has discovered two planets that may be able to support life. Yep, I'm talking about human life here. The two newfound planets, dubbed Kepler 438b and 442b, are being called the most Earth-like exoplanets ever found.
Wow.
Why would they be numbered consecutively? 438b and 442b. Because what happened to 39, 40, and 41? Why? I just don't. I mean, if these are new discoveries, it seems kind of odd. But anyway, so
you're such a troublemaker.
I am.
You're such a difficult personality. Anyway, I had to come to your defense. Normally I wouldn't care, but whatever. It just rubbed me the wrong way this time.
What do you mean this time?
Just this time. Yeah, normally I don't care.
So, Dan, you're saying that that we could, again, be faced with a hostile alien invasion.
Yay!
I guess you could say that. Or if you get tired of Earth, you could just go to these planets and, hey, they have water, so, and they have land, so I guess you could, go hang out in these new planets.
Oh, none of you guys caught it. You're supposed to say, wait, what do you mean another one? When did it happen the last time? Oh.
Hey, dude, we're a little slow. It's still early in the week.
Yeah. All right.
And then Dan is just Dan. And
yeah. There's no question about that. So now let me ask you this: what are the sizes of these planets? What do they estimate the size to be? Is it kind of a gargantuan Jupiter size, or more of a tiny little Mercury size, or more like an Earth?
Well, the first planet, which is 438b, which is, they say that it's about 12% bigger than Earth.
Okay.
In diameter. And the other planet is about 1/3 larger than Earth. So.
Okay. Now, how far away are these exoplanets?
These exoplanets are...
Meaning outside of our solar system.
Yes. Play the Jeopardy music.
Yeah, don't worry about it. This show actually has a time limit.
yes, no, I understand.
You know what's going to happen? We're going to ask you these questions, so it doesn't hurt to do a little homework. What was your other topic for us? Yeah, heads just rolled. The sound of heads rolling. What other topic did you have for us?
The security firm Norton is teaming up with a jeans designer in San Francisco to make crime-fighting pants.
Crime-fighting pants?
To stop identity theft.
Okay, tell us how it works.
So how the jeans work is that there is a metal alloy that is woven into pockets to secure your valuables from being proximity swiped. Because that's how a lot of people are getting their identity stolen nowadays, is that it's not just, I dropped my wallet and people just grab your wallet and go. They can digitally access your credit cards just by using what they call a Swiffer, I think it's, or Swiper, Swiffer, something like that.
I have a great idea. Why don't they build underwear that also is RF protected? They can call it plunderwear.
I like that.
Yeah, plunderwear. No thief could plunder your... Okay, anyway.
And maybe pockets with lockets? No, locks. Just locks.
Yeah, lock pockets.
Yeah,
that's right.
Lock pockets. Isn't that a food product? No. Oh, that's Hot Pockets, which is the stuff that you got stolen, right?
That's right.
You got Hot Pockets?
That's right. If you've had...
Put it in your pockets.
If you've been pickpocketed in Poughkeepsie...
I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, this is about a 3 today, maybe a 2. We had a rough time.
Well, so, but okay, so, I mean, it's a great idea. They've got metal woven. Is that going to be comfortable? Metal pants? Really? How comfortable is that going to be? How does it wash? Does it wash well? Is it going to rust? I've got many questions, Dan Shed.
And I don't have the answers for you.
Are you automatically going to set off every metal detector machine going into the courthouse, into the airport? How is this going to play out in the real world?
Well, in the real world, you will not be able to have any cell service with these jeans on, because the metal alloy will actually block cell service. So if you want to have your phone ready and, available to answer, then you may not be able to you'll have to use one of the other pockets in the jeans. Which
then negates the entire purpose of having the masking anyway, because if you put your phone in a pocket that's not affected by this metal mesh, then it could be swiped again, right?
Exactly.
So this seems like an automatic dunderhead move on the part of Norton, and what fabric manufacturing company is this? What jeans manufacturing?
It is a San Francisco-based designer named Beta Brand.
Of course it is, San Francisco. That makes perfect sense. Because they have no sense.
They have no sense, yeah.
So they're wanting to create a pair of pants that even the user won't want to use.
Yeah. It sounds like government. It's like they ought to call them like the Moscow pants, right?
Yes.
Or Soviet style.
Muscovites.
Yeah, they call it Soviet style, the new pants that no one wants to wear.
I like it.
Yeah, back in the old days under the Soviet Union, people would do transactions with Levi's.
They would pay so much money through the nose, black, I guess you'd say blue market.
Blue market because they were blue jeans.
Yeah, and they would pay through the nose to get a pair of Levi's 501s. Don't forget the 501 blues. So this, maybe now it's 501c3 blues. This is weird to me that they would have such an obvious design flaw from the get-go, but yet they're going to go through with this, Dan Shed.
Yes, they are. They will be shipping these jeans that will set you back $168 in February.
I just can't wait. Just in time for Valentine's Day, I'm sure. Here, honey, I got you something special. What, flowers? Chocolates? No, jeans that pickpockets can't steal your identity from. Because I love you so much, I don't want anyone to steal you away from me.
Yeah. All right. On that sad note, we're going to call that a show. I'm Kevin Price. You've been listening to The Price of Business. Those were my cohorts, Dan Shed and Sigmund Kramer. Have a great rest of your day and spend it right here.